Well, this is a bit unusual. This forecast here was from last uh, Friday. No, yeah, 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 last Friday on the on November 28th, and today is December 2, and right now I'm downloading my video from December 2, which I just finished. I'm downloading it to YouTube, but when I got into my YouTube, I don't know how it happened, but somehow I didn't find my video from November 28th in there. And that's the day I fed hay bales. So I got all the videos. For some reason, I didn't make a edited video out of it, out of all my other videos from that day. But I think the problem might have been that's the same day my computer had the security alert, and I had to shut down my computer and get it restarted. I still went ahead and recorded my videos, but I guess I was kind of distracted by everything, and for some reason I didn't process the videos for YouTube. But I'm going to do it now. Yeah, I'm going to do it now, so I'll post this one tomorrow, which will be on the 3rd of December, which will come out, and that'll come out before or after the December 2nd video. This is going to be late, but it's from Friday, the November 28th. That's where this video is going to be from. Yeah, and I did this video the day before the first snow that we received. It wasn't much of a snow, but it was, and I think it melted the same day, if I remember right. Okay, snowed in the morning and melted in the afternoon. Anyway, let me finish this video then, and get it ready for YouTube. 26 degrees at 10:20 a.m. Another cold day. These four are here. I'm just guessing, but the other cattle, the two calves, the black one and the heifer, the young heifer, they're either up at the barn, because it ain't that windy today. That's good. And so it's not that cold. Sun's shining nice. Or they're at the bale. So let's check the bale first. And the bale it is. Yeah, they gotta eat here when the other cows aren't around, because the other cattle won't let them in close enough. Yeah, they're eating it. Oh, there's some bad weather coming tonight and tomorrow. Yeah, calling for snow, 1 to 3 inches. But for the forecast I saw on the TV weather, showed that most of the snow is going to go north of St. Louis. But I'm on the edge between the rain and the snow, so I might get some freezing rain or something, or even ice. Hopefully I don't get no ice. I don't like ice. Well, freezing rain is the same thing. Except ice is worse. Okay. Almost everywhere I walk on a carpet of leaves. There they are. They got hay, so I don't know what they're waiting for. I I think they're just down there because it's warmer down there. Yeah. Bull's trying to eat some grass. Yeah, grass ain't growing anymore, but they're still eating it. Okay, I got some work to do today. I'll hook up the blade to the tractor. Let's see if I can blade some of that manure away from the barn. We'll see. I'm gonna leave it on the concrete somewhere. I just got to get it away from where I might have to feed them this winter. At least the sun's bright today. Yep, casting a dark shadow today. Cat's got a shadow too. We both have a shadow. There they are. Yeah, she's getting along good with these guys. Yeah. Her do herd for a while. When she gets older, I don't know how long I'm going to leave her here. As long as I don't see any signs of the bulls trying to breed her, I'll leave her here. But I will take her back to the big pasture eventually, because that's where she belongs. I just brought her up here because she was stealing milk from another cow. Yeah, because I think her mama's getting ready to have a calf. Sometime in December, maybe January, because she's got a big belly already. Yeah, she might even have twins, which means this is not a good time to be having a calf in this cold weather. But we'll see. I'll have to keep an eye on her. Yeah, it's cold, but it don't feel as cold because with the sun shining and less wind, there's just a gentle breeze right now. Barely feel it. So it makes it feel better. Yeah. Let's get some work done today. Yeah, I just came from my computer. I don't know if I'll be able to post this video very soon. I don't know what I did. I was in my email, Yahoo email, and I thought it was an email. Something about new messages or something. I forget. I don't know who it was from, but I guess it wasn't an email. It was some kind of a. It was at the very top. I didn't look at it. I just looked at the headline. I don't even remember what it said now, the subject. But I clicked on it. As soon as I clicked on it, it said, oh, the computer's locked, and big warning and sounds and buzzers and lots of noise. And it warned me not to turn it off because something about identity theft or something, and to call some number. So I shut my computer down anyway. Yeah, I just shut it off. Yeah, something was going on. I'm gonna leave it off until I can, when I come back. I'll see if I can still download my videos, but I don't know if the computer will even start back up again. Well, if the computer don't start up, then I guess I won't be able to download my videos. But anyway, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it, when I come back. There's a couple birds out there. Right over there. I don't know what they are. I think they're birds. Yeah, there's some birds. That's probably, what do they call those? I forget what they call them. Snipe? Yeah, there's something walking around out there. There's two birds. Right about there. Anyway, when I come back and I get done with my work here, I'll see what happens with my computer when I try to start it up again. Hope I didn't screw something up. I was in my email, which I always do. I always check my email. But I don't know what that was. It was at the very top. I see those up there. It's more like an advertisement. Yeah, now that I think about it. But I thought it was an email at first. And I just clicked on it. I didn't even open nothing in the email. I just opened up. It wasn't an email. It was just an advertisement about something. I forget what it was. That caught my attention. I thought it was an email, the very first one, but there was no. Now that I think about it, there was no box next on the left side. But anyway, I hope I didn't screw something up. But it sure made a lot of noise. Scared the heck out of me, and maybe I had so many. Some lady's voice was saying, "Oh, so many like a security breach. Protect my computer. Call this number." I says, "Heck with that." She said, "Don't turn the computer off. It might make things worse." So I cleared it off anyway, just to be sure. But it wasn't an email. It was like an advertisement at the very top. Why would they put that there if it's going to compromise computer? I mean, Yahoo controls the advertisements. So I don't know how that got on my email. Or why. I'm going to have to call somebody. If it don't work, I'll have to figure out how to get it fixed. Well, I guess I'll switch out this here bale spear for that blade over there. Get that part done first. I can't be worrying about the computer right now. I got things to do. Yeah, I'll worry about it when I need to worry about it. And to use this thing on my tractor, I got to put a sleeve on each of those, because that pin is not big enough for that what I have on my tractor, so I have to use those sleeves. It just makes it fit tighter on my tractor arm. Okay, let's hook it up. Well, I gotta detach the bale spear first. Yeah, see, those pins were a lot bigger on this one, because the hole in that thing there on the end of the arm is bigger. It's 11 a.m. and there's still ice on the water. Yeah, because it's in the shade. It'll probably be melted by this afternoon though. As soon as the sun hits it, or it warms up enough. Okay, spear's taken off. Let's start the tractor up and head over to the blade and hook it up. Tractor's a little hard to start this morning. It's kind of cold, I guess. Oh, well, started 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna lock these out of here first before I open this gate and go in. I'm gonna chase them out eventually. I'm gonna let them eat their stuff first. But I want to chase them out, close the gate on the other side over there, so I don't have to worry about them when I'm working. And while I'm waiting, I guess I'll go back in the house and see what my computer's going to do when I start it back up. I hope it's okay. I don't want to deal with that kind of headache. Yeah, that's the kind of thing never happened to me before. I can understand something if I open up a link in an email, but this wasn't it. This was some kind of advertisement, I'm thinking. Yeah, I should complain to Yahoo, because they're in charge of the advertisements, because it wasn't an email. I don't think. I thought it was, but I don't think it was. Yeah. Hello, bully. What are you hanging out over here for? All the other ones are on the other side. Over here. Uh-huh. Young calf is up that way. Let's go see what I can do with the computer, if anything. Way back there between those two, way back there in my pasture, I could see the cattle. They're down by the gate. Close to the gate. After I get this manure stuff moved around this to put in the barn, or moved it out away from the barn, I think I'll take the truck and drive down to the big pasture to check their hay, since it'll be wet tonight and tomorrow. Either rain, freezing rain, ice, or snow. Or maybe a combination of all three, four, whatever it is. Okay, let's see what I can do with the computer. Oh boy. I don't really want to mess with it today, but I might have to eventually. The tractor and blades ready to go. I'll be back later. Oh, it's 11:45 a.m. and it warmed up to 30. So that's a start. There's a neighbor's cat. Must have been down here eating food, I think. Not sure which one that is. There's so many that come over here. Yeah. There's the two calves. And I can see my other cattle way out there in the big pasture, way out there. Yeah. They're hanging out on this side of the creek. Okay. I can't wait for them to be done. I gotta chase them out of here. You guys get along pretty good now, huh? Alright. Let's get you guys on the other side of the barn. Maybe I'll just walk over there and the guys will follow me. Although those are still eating, so I don't know if they'll come or not. I might have to chase them. Yeah, they're busy eating. Let's see if they'll follow me to the barn. Ready to go somewhere? Let's go. Bull's making noise. Yeah, they might follow. They might follow. There's my cattle down there in that pasture. A little bit of ice still on that. Oh, there's ice on the whole pond. Yeah, I thought it was just down here, but yeah, the whole pond's got a little thin layer of ice on it. Okay, come to me. Follow me. Come on. Follow me. Follow me. I got something to do out here in the barn, so follow me. Yeah, they're all down here on the bottom. Well, they're trying to eat what's left of the grass, but I think they should still have hay up at the barn. It's only been what's today? Friday? Maybe I should feed them today. Before the I think I fed them last Sunday or Sunday. So it's been almost a week. So yeah, and there's a cold weather coming, so maybe I'll feed them. Yeah, here too. Won't hurt to have extra hay. Yeah, since the weather's good today, I'll get this stuff done first. It's manure. I'm gonna scrape some of this manure off. I'm gonna pile it in this corner. I'll leave an area where they can still walk in, but I'm gonna try to pile it up against the fence if I can. Yeah, somewhat. At least get it out of that area, around the corner there. Let's see where the kettle at. Yeah, I'll start here. I'll just drive in as far as I can, and then I'll keep scraping. I'll try to scrape it toward that side there. I'll get this out of here, but I'll try to pile it up on the edge, out of their way somewhat. But I got to get it far enough back so when I back my bale in through there, I think I will put the bale up here. Yeah. Now, after I get it scraped, I'll put the bale in so I can go back and then make my turn and set it right here behind that fence there. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Follow me. Come on. Follow me where I go. Up and down, all around. Come on. Come on, follow me. Come on. I don't want to chase you. Let's go. I got other problems to worry about, especially about my computer. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, if I had Yahoo's phone number, I'd call them. Yeah, as soon as the cows go through, I'm going to close that gate. Yeah. And trying to figure out how to do this. Yeah. Well, last year what I did, I didn't have that gate there, so maybe I should take that gate down. Yeah, let's do that first. Because I want to drag all this. I don't need to drag it out from in there. I need to drag this wet stuff out. Drag it, push it over in that area there. But I gotta leave enough room here so I can make this turn. And if I'm gonna do that, I might as well move this trough somewhere. Yeah. I think the last time I moved it, I put it over here, but I want the manure to be over here. So I guess I'll move it over there after I clean it out. Yeah, I want to drag some of this, all this here, that way. I'm not going to put a bale over there. I'm just going to put a bale over in here. Yeah, and I'll take that gate down, put it over there, and after I scrape it, then I'll take this trough and put it over there too. Yeah, let's take the gate down since I'm here. Yeah, I'm gonna scrape all this, at least get it up against the fence, if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna take this down too. I already got it untied. Yeah, I'll come back as far as I can and at least drag it out away from here too. I think I'll get a shovel and clean this area up here along this wall, because my blade won't get that far. Since I'm doing it, I'll be clean up this edge along here. Push it out with a shovel and pitchfork. Okay, I got the pitchfork. I clean there and all the way out there. I'm gonna use a shovel. I don't have a flat shovel, so I'm gonna use I got an old spade. I'm going to use it to get the loose stuff out of the way. I think I can get back here. I'm going to clean around the post too. I think I can get in here now with the tractor and blade. At least to get it out of here. I don't know how I'm going to get it. Once I get it far enough back, I can turn my tractor around and push it back against the fence. But I think right now I'm going to drag that over to here. There, right now I'm going to drag that trough out of there so I can make my turn better there with the tractor to get the bed in here. I'll probably put it up halfway with that post. Half will be in here and half will be out there. Although I think last year I had it just enough room to give them so they can walk around here. Yeah. I'll probably keep that door closed. Well, not that door, the other door. The door to the inside. Yeah, but I could see. Let's see if I can drag that over to here. Yeah, if I can drag most of this manure from up there to here and away from that post there so I can make my tractor tires turn to go into there. That'll satisfy me. But now I gotta see if I can drag that with all this manure in the way. I'll see if I can drag that across there and set it all the way up into the thing. Yeah. I think it'd be out of the way mostly. I don't use it anyway. It looks like somebody stepped in it over there and bent the plastic on that end. We'll see. I'm gonna move from here over to there. I was cleaning around this post. I got company. She came through that door. When the other ones show up, I'll chase them out of here, but I'm still working. And when I get done with this, I'm going to go back to the house and see what my computer's doing. Hopefully it's doing something to fix the problem. Hey! Good girl. Come on, look at me. That's better. You don't look very long, do you? Here comes another one. That's two. I'm waiting for the other ones to come up too. And now there's three. Two more to go, the two young ones. And see how she goes out? They like to go out this way. They hardly ever go to that side, so if I push all this manure up against the fence, at least from about there, from that second T-post, keep it all piled up against there. They still have room to come in, walk down that way, and then go to the other side. And I'm going to put a bale of hay in here today. Yeah. Since it's going to rain, ice, or snow. But first I got to get this stuff moving out. I hope it ain't too thick to drag. Yeah. I probably need some weight on my blade. Oh, what can I use for weight? I'll have to think of something. I think they're going out now. The two calves are probably eating on the tub because they couldn't when these guys were there. So they get done shoveling this area here, clean this up. I'll go back to the house and see what kind of problem the computer has. I hope they got it fixed down anyway. If not, I'll have to. What is that? What is that on their side? She lost some hair, looks like. A little patch there. Anyway, that's where I'm at. It's hot in here. I'm working up a sweat under my clothes. If I take my clothes off, I'll deal with the chill, so I can't do that. I'll dry off when I get back in the house. Let's finish the shoveling around. I used the pitchfork so far. Now I can use the shovel to get the loose stuff. I think that'll be okay. I think I can drag this stuff out. I'm gonna look for a weight though. Yeah, see how they take the inside turn, and sometimes they'll stop there and rub on that board. It's on that board, so I gotta put the manure over here, up against the fence. And I can still haul it out next spring. Oh, they're going down the hill. She went all the way down here to get a drink. She had a pond right up there on top. Huh, that's weird. And the bull's over there behind the pear tree. That's where he was when I saw him this morning. There's the tractor. Waiting for me. But I gotta go in the house. Cool off. Although I can cool off out here, but I want to get a chill. Okay. I'm done shoveling. I just have to go back to the house now and check the computer, see what's happening with that. Hope it's fixed. If not, I'll have to scratch my brain to figure out what to do about it. Okay, it's all ready to drag. I'll back up to it and just drag it as far as I can. All this stuff here, I'll drag it out to here. First I'll drag that over to this way. I'll drag that stuff this way. And then I'll drag that stuff out. And then once I get it far enough out where I can turn around and drive in, then I can, where my blade will pass the edge, then I can, I'll have to turn the blade around, and then I can push it back to here. Yeah, I'll push it back. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the house and see what the computer's doing. I'm going to go ahead and close this door. They don't need to be going through here. Besides, if they roll the bale, I don't want it to come blocking the doorway. I want the doorway closed and locked. I don't need to go in through here anyway. They can still come in here though. I'm leaving that gate open. I wish they cleaned some of this up, but oh well. They can lay on it if they want to. Some corn? Come on in. Where's your buddy at? Oh, they're both here. All right, come on in. Nobody's around. My green bucket up by the house, so I just filled the pan up. And I'll split it with the other pan. And I'll give them some pears after I dump this corn. No, they gotta back up, back up. Yeah, there's no cows around, so should be safe. They're all down by the bottom. So for now, I think I'll go close that gate while they're eating. And I'll let them out later. Let's get some pears for them. I got a few pears left. Yeah. I gave them 2 pears each. She's already eaten one of hers. Both of them. Maybe she ate both of them already. Okay. I'm going to close that red gate so that other cattle will come back. Then I'll go to the house and check the computer while they're eating. And I'll let them out when they come back. Yeah. Worked out pretty good. Okay, let's go close that gate before they come back up. Yeah, I'll try to scrape all this. I cleaned up around the edges, around the post. I moved that feeder from here to there out of the way and bring the tractor back and pull this way as far as I can because of the fence. I can't pull forward too far. And then I'll turn my blade around and pull up there where it's clear after it's cleared, and then I'll push some more back up from about there close to the post. Yeah, just enough, like leave enough room for them to walk in there to go in and out. That should work. The bully's enjoying the sunlight, keeping him warm. I think he's asleep. Got his nose on the ground. And there's the other ones, munching on some grass and grooming each other. Okay, let's go back to the house and check the computer. I showed this before. Still eating. And when they're done eating there, they might go back over there and eat something. But I think they already had enough since they already come on over here. And I close that gate so the other cattle can't come back. Yeah. I think I need some concrete here. I could do there. That's just what was left over when they poured all this. Yeah, a long time ago. I forget when. Sometime in late 90s, I'd say. This was built in the winter of 89 and 90. And then I think I brought the cattle here in 90 or a little after that. I had to build fences and stuff first. I'm not sure when I brought them here. Anyway, but right here I need to make a better approach there like I do there. Yeah. But anyway, need to go to the house and check the computer and dry off a little bit because I'm sweating under my clothes. But now I'm in the wind again, and now I could feel the cold coming through my clothes, hitting my sweat, making me cold. It still has ice on it. Yeah, it's cold. Still a cold breeze, but not very strong, so that's good. I can see the leaves of that oak tree blowing. Yeah, so it's got a breeze from the southwest, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's head back to the house now. Yeah, I could feel the wind going through my clothes. Even a strong wind, it's just a slight wind. Okay, I can't open that gate until I get the calves out of here, but I'll do that later. Well, I finally got the computer to come on after I hit that continue to Windows 11. It's working again so far. And before I did anything, I downloaded my videos from today so far. I guess I can go out and do the tractor thing now and the blading of the manure at the barn. I'm going to check my email. I want to see if that thing is still there. That one that screwed up my computer for a while. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to stay okay, but at least it's working now, and I can access my download photos and access them. And we'll see. We'll see. Let's check the radar since I'm here. Well, this weather radar is from 1:40 p.m. and you can see the snow, which is cold, up there. I don't know, north, up in the upper left corner, and that's around Iowa, Nebraska. Yeah, so it's moving across to the west or to the east. It's moving from west to east, but it's supposed to give me some rain out of it at least, if not some a little bit of snow too, or ice. So most of that's coming in tonight, so I ain't gonna worry about it today. So I got some work to do now. I gotta blade the barn with, I don't have to worry about my computer for now. At least it's working for at the moment. And I'm gonna give them I'm gonna feed hay bales today too, since it's Friday. Okay, let's go to work. At 2 p.m. it's just above freezing, barely. The calf is getting her taste of the molasses there. And he's been bellowing out here. He's been crying, so I got to go back to the barn, open that gate and get them out, and then close it again. Hopefully they'll follow me. That's where I left that green bucket yesterday. I'll take it back to the barn where I use it there. You saw that green bucket. Now she wants to know what I'm doing. Maybe you'll follow me, huh? Will you follow me if I got the green bucket? Huh? Yeah. You know what that green bucket is? It's corn. Uh-huh. I'll have to trick you today to get you to go out of here. She didn't follow. Oh, here she comes. Come on. Come on. Follow me. There you go. I don't have nothing in the bucket, but I'll give you some next time. Open this gate so those calves can get out. Oh, they went into the wrong pen. Oh, well, I'll get them out. To get the corn in the bucket, to get them to follow me. 4 of them start to come back up here. To the wrong gate. Supposed to go through this gate. Okay, maybe you can follow me without the corn. Let's go. Me, because I got the bucket. Yeah, sound of the bucket. Sorry, I don't have no corn, but get him to go through. Yeah, I'm just gonna lock you out for a while so I can scrape that manure out of the way. Okay, next time I got the green bucket, I'll have some corn in it. Now you're on the right side of the gate. Okay, just hang out here if you want to. When I'm done, I'll let you all back in. Oh no, I got to get a bale first. Yeah, I'll get a bale first. But first, clean the manure out of the way. Now I can get my tractor and move this stuff. Tractor and blade. Hope it works. I can open this gate and leave it open until I bring a bale back for him. Okay, start her up and get to work. Came down the hill. And the others are, they must be on the bale, the other ones. Yeah, they'll be okay. I'll put a bale in the barn for them. For the bad weather coming. Well, that's a start. Now I'm going to push this, try to pull this up forward where I can, after I get it pulled up here, I'm going to turn around and then face that way and then back it and push it up against the fence. That makes sense. Okay, something else I can do. Kind of hard. I don't have very good traction in here though, on the concrete. It's slick. See if I can straighten that window. I don't know if I can. That might look better. So it's 3 o'clock. I'm almost done. I'm gonna see if I can straighten that out. Hard to do. I can't hardly drive through that thick stuff. got to clean that there though. Now I can turn around, back up. Yeah, I had to blade some this way because I couldn't get the blade down. Yeah, on top of where I needed to be. Okay, let's see if I can push the rest of it around to get the fence. Oh, that's the best I can do with the blade I got. I need one of those front end loaders. And one of those smaller, what do they call it? Bobcat. That's what I need. That could really do the job. The tractor's too long. Yeah, it's just about what I wanted. I just couldn't get that in there. I pulled up all the way there. The blade only goes to there. I couldn't get it backed up. Same thing with pulling forward. When I pull forward, I can't get all that out. Because when I pull forward, I hit the fence and I can't get it anymore. Yeah. But it's good enough. I'm going to go out and get the hay now. Pond's still got ice on it because it's just hanging around 32. But there's no much of a wind, so it's not so bad. I'm going to come back and get a bale and put it right in there. Yeah, I'm not going to put any bales there unless I have to. Yeah, unless I have to. Okay, let's go on out. Yeah, there's some stuff I couldn't scrape. Yeah. But it'll be okay for what I want to do. I just want to get that out of the way. Cattle can still go through. That's the main thing. And I could pick it up next spring with my trailer, big trailer. I'll haul it to the garden. Yeah, I don't have to do it this fall. Or I could come in here. I do want to put a bale here, but I want to put the bale there. So I could scrape some of this with my shovel. I'll get a flat shovel. Yeah, maybe I can do that. But I still want to bring a bale in. Put it here first. Well, first I got to unhook the blade. Well, it's 3:45 p.m., so I still got about 45 minutes before the sun goes down. So I'm going to try to make this quick. Then I'll bring two bales out in a good pasture and I'll bring back one. I won't have time to watch the cattle today. Of course, tomorrow's boat might be snowing, so maybe not. There's some clouds banking up over there. But the trouble is over there, the snow is over there, up to the northwest. Okay, let's get this tractor moving. Beat some hay bales. p.m. Another bale here, and then take a bale home. I don't have time to dilly-dally today. That'll do it for out here. I still got time to feed the bales. And look what I saw. Last week I fed, well, sometime. I think it was last Sunday, I'm not sure. Today's Friday. Day after Thanksgiving. I fed 2 bales there. And it looks like they rolled one of them down here. This last one. Yeah, that's the one he was rolling that. Actually, he rolled it. Which one was he rolling it like that? I forget. He was rolling it that way. So I don't know. But anyway, I think this is from last week. Anyway, I gotta go. Getting late. Yeah, sun will be setting pretty soon. Yeah, we got a hay hat now. Yeah, they still like this hay. Still good stuff. Willie hasn't torn it up too much yet. Well, see if he'll get around to it. Sooner or later. I shouldn't be wasting time doing this. What are you moving at? Something over there? Any deer? I don't see nothing. Okay. Oh, there. Get that net ball of net wrap, and I'll gotta go feed one more bale at the barn. Yeah, that's her calf, the red cow's calf right here. And the red cow's the calf at that, it's the cow that's calf at the house. That's who she was shooting up from, that red cow over there. What are you doing? Keeping around the front with a hat on? No? This is a big calf. That's one. He's a big heifer. Yeah, I think she's got a belly. Where's Mama Cow? I lost Mama Cow. Where's she going? She is over here. Yeah, she's okay. I don't think she's due to have a calf yet. I got to keep an eye on it. She's got the belly for it. Yeah, she's going to have calves soon. But no wind. I'm thinking end of December or beginning of January, that's my guess. Okay, let's get back on that tractor. Head back to the house with the van. Enjoy it. I'll put it close to here, close to that shelter, in case it snows. They don't have to go too far to eat. 4:25 p.m. and the sun's up in there somewhere, but it's supposed to set soon. I think it's already set. I think it's already set. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, ready to head home. I think I got enough daylight to finish this job. This end here might be rotten on the outside because that's where the bale is touching. But the inside's still good. Well, I can see the creek is flowing. That's good. p.m. Enough time to get this bale in the barn. I made it. Getting dark though. Look who showed up. You must have heard my tractor. So I'm gonna put the neck up off, drop the bale, then I'm gonna come back, take the tractor back and park it. Then I'll come back and open this gate. Yeah. One step at a time. Changed my mind. By the time I park the tractor and come back, it's gonna be too dark to record. Still ice on the pond. And it's going to get cold again tonight. And cattle are over there waiting. Wait for me to open the gate. And the reason I go ahead and open the gate now because they're going to be busy eating the bale anyway. See, I left enough space on this side and the post and the back for a cow to get through. Let's open the gate. Trying to check out what that manure pile is for. Come on in. Don't be afraid. I'm trying to figure out what that's for. Go get your bale. It's over there. It's hard to see though. Oh, she changed her mind. They can get in. They're not blocked. They're just curious about. They're a little apprehensive because it doesn't look the same. She found the bale, and the others will find it too. I'm running out of daylight. I'm running out of daylight. Gotta go. Get back on the tractor and get out of here. I think she wants to just come get that protein test. That's what they want. Okay, I'm on here. Yeah, gate's closed. Yeah, they wanted the protein test. That's what they wanted to come back in for. Okay.
Just two of them. Okay, I'm gonna park the tractor. I'm running out of daylight. Comes a young calf. Yeah. There goes the young calf. Okay, here's the third one. Here's the third one. Third one just showed up. 1, 2, 3. At least I got hay in the barn if it does snow. Or ice. My job is done. I can barely see. My lights might be shining a little bit on the cattle. But not enough. Make a difference. Alright, I guess that's about it for today then. No more light. Okay, I'm back. And that's the end of today. It's 5 p.m. right now. It's pretty dark. These cows weren't interested in that bale in the barn. They're out here eating grass. And a couple of them are over there. I think it's the white bull and the other cow. I think the two younger ones, they're in the barn eating on the bale. That's my guess. And there's my porch. Well, I better end it here. I can't see hardly anything anymore. All right, that's all for today. I'll be watching for the rain and snow tonight and tomorrow. See what happens. This radar is from 7:10 p.m. and there's some rain out to the west of me, over in Kansas. It just barely entered Missouri, and there's snow up to the northwest as it was before. In Iowa, and that's moving east toward Illinois. I think some of it's already in Illinois. It shows a little spot there just northwest of me, just a little bit. I guess I'll wait and see how it develops tonight. It's supposed to be heavier tomorrow. The main portion of the heavy part is supposed to come in tomorrow morning sometime. Okay, but hopefully all I get was rain out of it. I got my rain gauge turned upside down, so I don't really know how much I get. Yeah, I don't want to take a chance of having my rain gauge freeze up. Maybe I'll use the bucket. Well, it's 30 degrees. I think it's too cold to rain. So if we get anything, it'll be freezing rain or ice. But there's always a chance for snow too. But I'm sort of on a dividing line, I think, between ice and snow. Yeah, it's right after 7 p.m. now. So it's just going to get colder tonight too. So hopefully I won't get ice. I don't like ice. Snow I can handle, but not ice. And I have experience with that in the past. Thick ice too. Okay, we'll see what happens. I'll be watching it tonight.
Understand I said lesser, not none. We are expecting impact, certainly some slushy roads expected around Saturday morning especially. And then it changes over to rain, and that washes all the snow away by later tomorrow afternoon. The snow gets going after midnight tonight. It changes to rain over the course of the day between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. depending on where you are. I'm going to show you that with the super predictor coming up. The snow will be heaviest between 6 a.m. and noon, and that's when the roads will likely be at their worst, like I said, with the slushy snow expected. Definitely check back for updates. Here's how we expect this to play out. The snowflakes come in late tonight from the northwest. At the same time, we have warmer air coming in from the southwest. So here's what that means. First flakes in St. Louis probably by around 3 a.m. I would say. Most of the area in the snow by 5 a.m. But now here comes that warmer air, which is going to change all of that snow over to rain. That line of rain and the warmer temperatures will basically be marching from the southwest to the northeast. So early morning, everybody's in the snow, and then look what happens. Here comes the rain. I suspect in St. Louis, 11 a.m., noon, we're seeing the snow change over to rain. However, those of you further to the north and east stay in the snow longer. That's why we're going to get higher snow amounts. Lesser snow amounts to the southwest, where the rain changes over first, higher to the northeast, which stays in the snow much longer. And then as we get into the late afternoon, early evening hours, everybody has changed over to rain, and then that tapers off later tomorrow night. So how much are we expecting? Really not seeing much change in our forecast from what we've had the last 24 hours ago. 2 to 4 inches in St. Louis, 4 to 6 a little bit further to the north in the warning area, and then areas south of the metro, a trace to 2 inches perhaps on the high side. Over the next few days, of course, we talked about Saturday. Sunday is just going to be really cold. As a matter of fact, very cold through Tuesday with highs staying below freezing. Get a little light snow Monday afternoon into Monday night right now, thinking less than an inch. And then the temperatures stay pretty chilly for this time of year all the way in to the following weekend.